Welcome back to Flavors and Knowledge. I'm your host, Steve Cascione, with our chef, Walter Potenza. We are traveling through the regions of Italy. We come to you from this beautiful designer showcase kitchen, Rhode Island Kitchen Bath, allowing us to be in here to mess up their kitchen while we create and clean up after. We're still traveling north. We were up in Piedmont. Now we're coming down a little bit to Liguria.
Liguria
right.
faces the Tyrrhenian Sea.
Okay. I did a little homework, and here's one interesting, and you can tell me if this is true or not. They said that minestrone soup was invented in Liguria.
Right.
And the reason why, I don't know who was invading Liguria, but the soldiers took their helmets and put all kinds of fresh stuff that they got from the region and cooked it in their helmets, and that's how minestrone came about.
That is brilliant. It's also the place where raviolo was invented.
That's right, ravioli, right? Yep.
Leftover filling to make raviolo, and the town was called Raviolo.
Interesting region.
In addition to that, it's the birthplace of Columbus and many, many navigators who have crossed the world.
And we can't forget my favorite, pesto. I love
That's right.
it. Oh,
Pesto
my
Genovese,
God.
and to make you happy today, we're going to do exactly that. We're going to do a dish. There's a couple of sauces that are popular in Liguria. One is called sauce Genovese. Mm-hmm. The same dish is also in Naples, because during the Middle Ages, the Mariner Republic, Genoa was one, and so was Amalfi. And the one, the basil that you like, we're going to make a pasta that is from there.
Really?
There's a couple of pastas. One is called trenetta. It looks like a little bit of a sized spaghetti. Mm-hmm. Today you're going to make something called trofia. Trofia, we're going to serve it with pesto, with potato on the inside. And so we're going to go with 1 egg.
Okay.
00 flour. Italy mills flour in 4 different numbers and categories.
Really?
00, 1, 2. No, it's 000, 0, 1 and 2. So 00 is the finest.
Okay.
The strongest.
Okay.
And it's powdery like, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to do this by eye, okay?
Okay.
Because we're only making it for me and you.
Yes.
Right?
Nobody else? I don't share my pesto. I love it.
I'm going to do some 00. We're going to do some semola, number 1.
Okay.
To give it some roughage.
Nice.
Okay. And I'm going to mix it. You put a little bit of a pinch of salt there.
Okay. Want me to mix that up while you do something else?
Yeah, you do that. Go ahead. And I'm going to put a little bit of oil inside. Go ahead.
All right.
Go. Mix that, and I'm going to give you a little bit of water. In this case, I'm going to use lukewarm water once the egg has been completely incorporated into the flour, so that we avoid scrambling the actual egg, right? Good. I will bring the bowl near me, so we don't spill it on. Okay. Give it a little bit more. Go ahead. See what it takes us.
So I didn't realize that there's all the different kinds of flours. So 00, what does that
0,
mean?
1, and 2.
It's how it's refined, or how
it's how it's milled, but most of all, it's the quality of the wheat. So
okay.
There is a difference of why some pasta are $1.75 a pound, and some packages are $5, $6, $7, Stephen. You understand?
Yes.
That's the reason.
That's why.
So wheat that is the prime quality of wheat goes into the best dry pasta possible.
Okay.
In this case, we're making fresh pasta.
I want to use my fingers.
Done.
All right.
It's easy enough. From this moment on, we actually move this into a board. Okay. This is not the type of pasta that you use to make fettuccine, spaghetti, or lasagna. Okay. This is not that recipe.
Okay.
Okay. A little bit of flour here. And we move this here.
And now let it sit for a little bit?
No. Now I'm going to knead it.
Okay.
And this comes to a mass, which then is going to rest for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
That looks good.
Yeah. And then you're going to help me shape the trophy, okay?
That sounds good.
The idea behind the 00, and it's called the Durum wheat, red wheat, it's also classified as. The funny part is that this wheat comes from the United States because Italy does not produce enough wheat for the national consumption.
No kidding.
And so the Dakotas, Minnesota, right above Canada, export this. And the idea is to stretch it, see? And I fold it, stretch it, hold it.
Okay.
See? And incorporate all the flour.
Nice.
Okay, so.
It looks easy.
Nothing to it. It's just a matter of getting the techniques. I always cross my dough. If I show it to you on slow motion so you can see how I cross the dough with my left hand. I turn the dough, see?
Yep.
Watch. See how I turn it?
Nice technique, Walter.
Ah,
You should do this for a living.
I know. when I grow up, I think I will. All right.
That's good.
All right. So we have this pretty much taken care of.
All right.
And we picked up pretty much all of the flour. Try to be as neat as you can. Always get yourself a nice board for the house.
Yeah.
Good couple of rolling pins. And make those your tools. Cooking, it's only for people that you love. You have to be completely unselfish to cook
Yeah,
because
right.
the time that it takes. And if you cook for someone that doesn't understand, it's really dejecting, you know.
I hear you.
So anyways,
So how can you tell when it's done?
I'll show you.
All right.
You'll be able to tell there are no cracks. It's smooth over the top.
Okay.
Remember the way we started? It crumbled all over the
Yes.
place?
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
See?
Excellent.
You can go a little bit more if you like, but. And this is fresh pasta, so again, it takes a little less time to cook,
Yeah.
okay?
All right, good.
So it's a little bit sticky. We're gonna cover this with a linen napkin. Don't wrap pasta as you have been taught to do, especially when you add water to it. What happens is sweats while it's
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah.
So I suggest that you use a nice cotton pillowcase that you use just for this.
It's funny
Or
you
a
say that. I
good
remember
linen.
growing up, my
Yes.
grandmother used to have one of the bedrooms. That's what they used to put it on.
Yeah,
On the bed with the linen.
right.
Yeah.
And
Excellent.
So we're gonna let that rest.
All right.
And we're gonna be back and continue with Liguria.
We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Stay tuned.
Scrumptious veal parmigiana, perfect polenta, elegant eggplant, a prepared meal for you and your family. These are the ingredients of happiness. Tony's Colonial, from Italy with love.
Welcome to the RI Kitchen and Bath Seminar Series, where you can learn the ins and outs of kitchen and bath remodeling and design from the experts themselves. Get inspired by seeing the latest products and designs in our beautiful showroom floor.
So today's topics, we're going to go over kitchen and bath design trends, just a few things that we're going to touch on.
Today's topics are going to include levels of remodeling, budgeting, and then 10 steps to a successful remodel.
I'm Joni.
And Dave from Bristol, Rhode Island. And we've come here to Rhode Island Kitchen and Bath seminar because we are starting a planning for redoing our kitchen and half bath laundry room.
This is our second visit that we've done here, and we really enjoy it very much. And we're definitely going to use Rhode Island Kitchen and Bath because they take care of everything.
It's important to have somebody, working with you in this time to really help guide you through all of those decisions there are to make. Sometimes people are a little overwhelmed by how many decisions there really are.
Attention was paid to every detail. There was a very thorough inspection before the project even started, so that the company was already aware of any problems that already existed that had to be addressed, and they were also able to alert us, my husband and myself, to any problems that also might occur.
Say you plan your whole space, you go to put the toilet in, the building inspector comes out and you haven't left 15 inches from the wall to the center of your toilet, and everything else is so tight that nothing else can move. That's not going to pass. So it's really important that you're measuring and taking into account all those different codes and stipulations.
We are a very well-established company. We've been in business for 29 years. We have kitchen and bath remodeling down to a science, so we're very experienced in terms of code requirements and safety regulations that need to be followed. We also have, an award-winning team of designers here. We really offer people a lot of expertise and peace of mind in, getting these projects done.
Visit RIKB.com for a list of the upcoming seminars and to reserve a seat for the next event. Or come to our showroom floor located on Jefferson Boulevard in Warwick.
The finest extra virgin olive oils, imported balsamic vinegars from Modena, Italian specialties, and gifts. These are the ingredients of happiness. Tony's Colonial, from Italy with love.
Welcome back to Flavors and Knowledge. We are back in the region of Liguria, and
Right.
Chef is going to attempt to show me how to make the pasta that goes with this dish.
We're making trough here.
So it rested, the dough rested. We got to
30
almost make about close to a pound, right?
Yeah, it's a pound, yeah.
Okay.
30 minutes went by, so
Okay, so you break off a piece.
you get a piece, you make it like a little rope,
Yep.
snap a piece,
Snap a piece.
put it underneath your hand 4 times.
4 times. You roll
Twice,
it.
twice.
One,
Hold on, this is rolling.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you
4.
can go any higher, see?
Yeah.
Let's
okay.
go, come on.
I was good with Play-Doh when I was a
Let's
kid.
go,
so
you should be able to do it.
we'll see.
Yeah. Not too
not bad,
not too
huh?
bad. You like, yeah, go ahead. We have to do faster because
All right, you go do something else while I
Armand
do
said
this.
to us
Yeah.
he only has 30 minutes.
Go ahead, do something
All right,
else. I'll
so-
take care of this.
We're going to make something called castagnaccio. We're going to use the chestnut flour here. This is a snack that is popular in Liguria, in several areas of Tuscany, which is obviously south of Liguria and the western portion of Italy. Chestnut flour is milled into a normal flour, but it's very rich, has a lot of potassium on the inside. This is a snack that can be both savory and sweet. Today we're going to make a savory version of it, okay? We do a little bit of salt on the chestnut flour, and we will begin pouring just water to make a pancake batter like. This is going to be baked at 350 for about 10 minutes. Then we chill it, and we're going to eat it. In Liguria, they also make something called farinata. Farinata is made the same way, but with chickpea flour. This is chestnut. The word chestnut in Italian is castagno, and this means it's exactly so chestnut for castagnaccio. A little bit of extra virgin. And we create this batter that we're going to pour inside this pan that I have on my right. Okay. And if you can find chestnut, you know that Tony Colonial has these products on Federal Hill for all the specialty needs. Okay.
I've never seen chestnut flour.
Chestnut flour is absolutely delicious, but most of all is gluten-free, just like chickpea flour.
Right.
So it's a great option, Stephen, for people who are gluten intolerant. And we're going to pour this right here. And this is enough for about 4 to 6 people. I'm going to steal the spoon
Go
here,
ahead.
and I'm crossing you
That's
a little
okay.
bit.
Don't worry about it.
And we do this. Good. So we have the base, Stephen. See what it looks like. The top is going to be interesting because it has orange. And mind you, this is a savory. It is not a sweet. Okay? So orange is going to have either pine nuts or, in this case, sunflower seed.
That looks good.
And of course, raisin is mandatory.
Why?
The only thing missing,
Why raisins?
always mandatory. Raisin, it was born with this recipe. Usually people will alter the pine nuts,
Yep.
but they will never change the raisin because this gives you a nice bittersweet fragrance mixed with the salt. It creates a unique little taste. Okay, so raisin. If you don't like raisin, you're stuck with this.
I like raisins.
All right. So, and this is castagnaccio. The only thing missing here would be a sprig of rosemary or fresh thyme, but that's truly optional. Okay.
This one didn't come out good. I gotta do
Let me
this
see.
one. They look good.
Yeah, I'm going to Instagram those babies. Kidding. And this is going to go in the oven. We're going to bake for about 10 minutes at 350. Be right back.
The innovative Go Rehab program at Bannister Center is revolutionizing rehab in Rhode Island. Featuring advanced rehab technology and on-site physicians, the Go Rehab program gets residents back home quicker and stronger. Healthier eating and cutting-edge treatments help get Go residents home faster than conventional programs. Perks like smart TVs and Netflix are great too.
If you need rehab after injury or surgery, I recommend Bannister Center. Go there, get stronger.
A platter of perfect pasta salad, mouth-watering chicken cacciatore, delicious panzanella salad, the perfectly catered party. These are the ingredients of happiness. Tony's Colonial. Eat happy.
A few more, okay? And then we'll be all set. I have a boiling water here. I have some pesto that I made before.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
I know you like pesto.
I love
There's pine nut, there's garlic, of course, there's fresh basil. I also have some fresh basil here for us to snip and put it over the top of the plate later, okay? Now you like that.
Oh, it smells
Just
so
make
good.
a little bit more for at least a portion and a half.
Okay.
And the way we're going, we probably have to come back tomorrow and finish this.
I have a broken finger, you know.
The interesting part of the sauce is that it takes potato, peeled and cubed, any potato that you like. In addition, Trofie calls for green beans, fresh. Otherwise, you do the frozen type. But if you're around this month, you'll be able to find the fresh green beans anywhere. So it will be advisable to use them. Okay? Good. So we boil the potatoes, and with the potato, we boil also the pasta together. A bit of salt. And we get the pesto started here. Okay? So now one thing that we're going to do with the pesto, we're going to add a little bit of the cooking water, so that we don't allow the pine nuts that are inside the pesto to pop. As you know, when oil hits a nut, it usually keeps popping and makes a mess all over your stove.
Like popcorn.
Exactly. So we stop that by putting a nice little couple of tablespoons of hot water, cooking water.
Wow, that smells so good. How am I doing, Chef?
All right, I'll finish it off. Doing good.
You know what that means.
No, you're doing good. Thank you. You're doing great.
So I missed a little bit. What's in this pan, Chef?
Just water and potato.
Potatoes, okay.
Just a little bit more.
Interesting shape, huh?
Oh yeah, best. And it's my little granddaughter, Simone and Valentina, they love to make these.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah,
It's
because
fun,
they're
yeah.
fun. It doesn't matter because there's the irregularity of it. You know, they don't have to be precise.
Right, right.
So when you say that to a child, especially my grandkids, make them the way you like. Forget it, they're in heaven. All right.
They all taste good.
Oh yeah. So we did a few of these. Some of them got stuck because we didn't have enough flour, but we'll manage. A little bit of that. Okay? And this would be considered a first course for an Italian.
Really?
That's it.
Wow.
Italians don't eat pasta. We don't eat pasta as main courses.
Right.
We have them as a dish connecting to another dish. Okay, so it would be the appetizer, it would be the pasta as a first course, a starch, and it would be some sort of a main course, whether it would be plant-based with legumes or would be with meat of some kind. Right. Okay. The first courses, the appetizer, first courses, and so on, Stephen, are meant to give you that Mediterranean diet, a balanced meal. You cannot skip carbs. No, you should skip protein.
Right.
Whether you choose to have animal protein or plant-based protein. Right. It's irrelevant. So both of them are fundamental. It's just the amount that we consume in this country and the time of the day.
Right, that's the problem.
So Italians very rarely eat pasta at night.
Yeah.
I don't recall. In my family, we never consumed the pasta at night. We would have it in the afternoon because you're still active, because your sugar in your bloodstream are going to be burned off with some sort of a movement.
Right.
But if you have a plate of risotto and a pasta and it's 8 o'clock at night and then you're going to go sit down and watch the nightly news, there's nothing you can do. So, okay, so sense. Stephen, we shake the pasta here. So that's my suggestion. A little bit of pasta, a second dish of some type of protein, and then you hand the meal with a beautiful, beautiful fruit or nuts on a piece of cheese. That's it. All right, Stephen. So we're going to cook the pasta with a potato. Okay? And I started the potato first because, of course, it takes a little bit longer.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And now we're going to make the sauce.
And you know what? We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
The finest imported cheeses. A superlative selection of pasta. Quality delicatessen of every kind. These are the ingredients of happiness. Tony's Colonial. Eat happy.
Italy is renowned for food, art, architecture, style, and passion. La Bella Vita. Italy's 20 regions each have distinctive and delicious culinary traditions. Truffle hunt in Tuscany. Taste Palermo street food. Explore Puglia or Liguria's Cinque Terre. Our tours blend food, wine, history, and culture. Join Chef Walter Potenza. See and taste Italy through the eyes and palate of an expert in Italian history, culture, and cuisine. Andiamo!
The finest imported cheeses. A superlative selection of pasta. Quality delicatessen of every kind. These are the ingredients of happiness. Tony's Colonial. Eat happy.
Welcome back. Look at that pasta. It looks good.
It's good.
Huh?
Let's load the fire a little bit with this
right.
baby.
Now what?
And look, well, we have to, the first thing that we do, we know that the pasta is going to be cooked soon, but we have to figure out if the potatoes are. And the potatoes are cooked as well.
Good.
Okay?
All right.
Good. So a couple more minutes on that.
Yep.
In the meantime, Stephen, I have some mascarpone here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, actually, no, I forgot.
Peas.
Peas. You can have a frozen or fresh peas. This is a quick salad that you're going to be making. Okay. Lemon juice.
Yep.
Go ahead. A little salt, lemon juice.
A little bit of lemon.
Yeah. Good. Bresaola. This is air-dried beef, which is used, it's hair-dried in a form of prosciutto, in a mold like, okay?
Nice.
And we make it like a quick salad. You can have a couple of pieces. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll try it.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, a little Bresaola. Good. Gonna give you a spoon.
Mix it up.
Yeah, a little olive oil. Put the lemon.
Yep. Put lemon.
Good. Thing behind you. Now I'm going to move the pasta here. You have the pesto here. And we're going to finish this pasta with the potatoes right inside. The pasta is called, Stephen? Trofia.
Trofia. Trofia.
It's a hand-shaped pasta, usually served with potatoes or green beans, and green beans. Certainly with pesto and basil.
That's good.
Good. So we're going to let that die like that.
Okay.
The nice salad. The only thing missing here is hazelnut. We're going to do some hazelnut with the top.
That's interesting. Look at that.
It'll be a nice fresh salad for our guest. And we're going to load this, Stephen, a little bit.
Okay.
And in the meantime, I have a little mascarpone here, which I got again from Tony, our man here. Okay.
Colonial.
Yeah, we're going to put a little bit of honey inside. Just a little quick dessert for our viewer to enjoy. Sometimes if you don't know what to make for your guests that are coming over, here you go. Watch this. Mascarpone mixed with honey.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. Strawberry puree.
Ooh, look at that.
You just fold it in.
That's beautiful.
You put a couple of cookies, and it becomes a mousse. Okay, so we have a mascarpone and a strawberry mousse, and it's sweetened with honey. So there are no artificial ingredients in it.
That's great. Mascarpone cheese.
Mascarpone is a creamy. Can you shake that for me?
Yeah.
It's a creamy cheese, spreadable, made with cow's milk. And it's, of course, used in that famous dessert, worldwide renowned, called tiramisu.
Yes, it is.
All right.
That looks good.
We did a little mousse of
Nice.
strawberry and mascarpone.
This looks amazing.
We're going to bind that up. In the meantime, I'm going to go to the oven and check our castagnaccio to see where we are.
The finest extra virgin olive oils, imported balsamic vinegars from Modena, Italian specialties, and gifts. These are the ingredients of happiness. Tony's Colonial, from Italy with love.
We were looking for a company. We wanted a place that had a great reputation, which Rhode Island Kitchen and Bath definitely does. and also where we could have everything done in one place.
They gave us a schedule at Rhode Island Kitchen and Bath showing exactly who would be at our house and exactly what would be done, and it was a daily schedule. At the end of the process, kitchen was completed earlier than anticipated.
We just got such a good feeling about this place. You know, they welcomed you in, they had professionals working here, and these people were design experts. That's what I felt. And their ideas just clicked with what we were looking for, and we didn't even know it.
Absolutely. I would agree with that 100%. These designers were moving us more into a lifestyle that we know we're going to live into and retire in.
I just can guarantee that if you or anyone else decides to use Rhode Island Kitchen and Bath, they'll be thrilled with the work, and they'll know the price beforehand, they'll know what's going in beforehand, and what they planned for is what they'll get.
We had known about the fact that they were a design-build firm and did things from soup to nuts, as Rebecca said. But if I have to answer the question as to what surprised us about it, the company, I think it was just how exceptional they are at all elements of what they do. Everything from the design consultation to pushing and prodding us in the right direction to help us make decisions about things, to the pre-construction work and all the way through the construction. I've been continually amazed at how good they are at every phase of that.
And this is our castagnaccio.
Look at that.
The pine nuts, the orange zest, and the seeds, or pine nuts, if you prefer.
Okay.
The olive oil over the top is nice. This is gonna cut, and we have it as a snack, okay? Meantime here, Stephen, you can rip some of that basil for me.
Of course, I'm really happy to do that for you,
Yeah.
Chef.
And a little Parmigiano for our viewers here. There we go. Yeah, just throw it inside. Beautiful. A bit more. Beautiful. And this is our truffia. With potatoes or green beans, and of course with a good quality pesto. Some fresh basil over the top.
Nice.
And can you eat the whole thing? Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
I love pesto.
Done.
Nothing like pesto.
And this is our truffia with potatoes, fresh pesto, some basil. And in addition to that, we have the castagnaccio, which we made with chestnut flour. We made you a quick spoon dessert of a mascarpone, honey, and fresh strawberry puree, and a quick salad of peas, toasted hazelnut, and Bresaola.
Another masterpiece, Chef.
Great
job.
We make it happen.
All right. Thank you so much for taking us
Thank you
to
so
the
much.
regions. Are very interesting.
Liguria.
Liguria. And join us next time. We'll be doing another region very soon.